where does your truth lie? And where does your art rest? I found something here. Fell off a wall earlier. Oh, that's a story called Curiosity. That's the one. There was something in the house and you knew it, but you hadn't had the courage, so you couldn't go through it, away from the rats and the cats and the bats, away from the house that holds them all. That was on the back side of that paper where this thing fell off. But look, I'm oh, Dr. Cheryl Chancellor Freeland. A professor, not a counselor. A counselor, but not a therapist. Yes, the findings indicate a heightened level of performance when using time to exhaustion as the measure of performance. And no, while measuring time over a prescribed distance, there seems to be no difference from the placebo. And that's on the back of this paper. These are notes I have for myself. These aren't things I turn into people. You can't just give everything away. That'd cost $30,000. You steal my idea, it's all written. Everybody knows where it's coming from. I mean, if you don't believe that all the answers are coming from me, then you have no right to believe that all the answers come from Jesus. Jesus was a man. He was doubted. People wondered, and they say, asshole, asshole. They said things, and they called his mom a slut in one of those made-for-TV movies where they crucified my friend. Oh, she's a slut, they said. These are the Judas readings. Every once in a while, you know, and see, here's an interesting thing. There are people that get really upset. Like I am somebody that's on the side of something. I'm not on the side of anything. I'm inside it. So if you want to question what it is I talk about, remember, it's something for everyone to hate. All you have to do is decide, and you can do it. Hate only comes to those who thrive to become it. Keep at it. There's something else that fell off. It's on the back of a DMW file. I don't know what it says. Is it not a sadness that we cannot see ourselves as children, so we may witness the essence of what we are, to better understand what we would become, to then go back and guide our development, passing into oblivion that which is useless, to meet up someplace along the way with that schism, to decide which or neither of us should stay, or even one from the two, to continue in betterment, are scattered memories enough to share a viably solid future, our scattered memories enough to share a viably scattered future? We can't go back. Oh my gosh, they're doing that. We won't go back. We won't go back. We won't go back thing. You hear it all over the place. But look at this. This is one of those things. I'm clearing out old stuff, and this is one of the things that just fell out of something that I had written on 28th of June 2002. That's 22 years ago. I just said, we won't go back. I'm telling you, if you're looking for a savior, I might be the guy. But if you need your tire changed, I'm happy to do that. If you need your life fixed, you need to take care of that on your own. You can't expect somebody else to tell you, really, when it all comes down to it, how you should be feeling about these things. Oh, that's 2203, 10:03 p.m. Booger pics and shit suits, jealous of others. That's what's written. I always write notes at the end of the time I wrote something. I didn't finish reading this. I'm going to do it right now. This is actually a lot of fun to me. I haven't seen this since 2002. That's when I used to write at the coffee shop on the way to do my parking lot striping job. Just sit there and just scrawl shit for hours. 1 cup of coffee is all it takes. Once you get started, it takes you down that path. To meet up someplace along the way with that schism to decide which or neither of us should stay, or even one from the two to continue in betterment. Don't make me explain it to you. Sometimes it makes my brain fucking hurt trying to explain things that are so obvious. Are scattered memories enough to share a viably solid future? We can't go back, and so must go forward. Where we go depends on how long we can hold. Where we go depends on how long we can hold the reins. The pen went out and it looked like a T instead of an H in front of hold. Where we go depends on how long we can hold the reins. Keep your eyes on the road, your hands upon the wheel. Oh, down here, the communistic degradation of the dollar, explained with labor ready, the lazy. The capos, the lazy capos, those who tell on each other. It's just what do you call it? It's a Judas reading. But do you see? You think I'm coming at you out of nowhere? I'm coming at you out of here. And I'm trying to let you know this is what you have to face out in public. If you think you can just go screw with somebody, you're going to run into a nutcase. I mean, that's the idea. Everybody has to understand they do not know what they're dealing with when they start screwing with somebody at some point. I'm not coming at anybody. I've always been very good at just giggling when it was all over and nothing happened, because I can bend your mind. It's what I do. It's not a job. It's a hobby. Tartuffery of Morals, Abby Galliani. It's just a Judas reading. It's so funny how it applies to now.